Thank you and welcome back to the second segment of the show for today. We're talking to Ms. Greenlee, Mr. Langston, and Mr. Moore, and they are dealing with the issue of youth against murder, indicating that murder and homicide has played a very, very significant part in all of our lives, and what we're trying to do this morning is to give them an opportunity to make some statements in reference to the organization that they have and some of their attitudes in reference to that. Let's start with you, Mr. Moore, and have you to talk about some of the things that you'd like to say in reference to the organization Youth Against Murder.
Youth Against Murders really is self-explanatory. It's an organization that basically shows kids, and not only just kids but adults too, but we're mainly talking about the youth at this particular time. It shows them that it's other things out there to do. You know, we have different programs, GED programs, we have, you know, application programs, we have all kind of things to implement. We have them implemented to get them to the next level. See, I did 7 years in prison, you know, and in prison I told myself a long time ago that I've taken so much, it's time for me to give back. So I'm taking advantage of this opportunity that I have now with Ms. CGreenlee and Mr. Langston here to reach out and touch anybody that is willing to listen, because this is not just about us. This is about the youth. This is about our community. This is about things that are going on in the world today. People just got killed a few days ago, you know, 50 people. You know what I mean? 49, you know, victims, one, you know, killer, but it's time. Times have changed. Things are hard. Our youth is our future. If we can't save them, we can't save nobody. I am the type of person, I will give you the shirt off of my back. I have no problem with that. I cannot like you and will be still willing to do it. But a lot of men nowadays do not understand. It's like being one-dimensional. In order for you to change, you have to want to change. It has to be, it's not necessarily just you wanting to do something different, but it's wanting you to be different. You know, I had to sit down and I had to tell myself, you know, why I used to sit in a cell and just, what is it that I really want out of life? You know, I felt like I didn't have feelings. I felt a lot of things, and I actually, for me to feel like I didn't have feelings, they let me know that I had emotions right then and there. So, in order for me to take all of these emotions and things that are built up inside of me about what is going on with not only me, but my community, I'm turning it around and trying to go at it another way without weapons, without drugs, without, you know, I work 9 to 5 every day. Every day. And you know what? It's hard, but at the same time, in order for you to succeed, you have to be dedicated, and you're supposed to have the will to get to the next level. So I thank God for giving me the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that I have at my age to want this. So with me being able to want this, I want others to want this.
Very good. Now, Mr. Langston.
Well, Yam, it's really what we're trying to go with this is we're trying to get the youth together to fight against this right now. Because when you're dealing with these guys, they're not trying to really listen to, you know, somebody 40, 50 years old enough to be their mamas or granddaddies. We got to give them something that they can relate to now, what's present, what's going on now. And it ain't no other better way, because you never know. A lot of you young guys, you know, you may have a friend. If you would just talk to them or be like, nah, that ain't that ain't right, don't do that over some nothing, you know, $25, you know. I mean, it's bigger than that. Like Brother Moore was saying, you know, it's bigger than us. It's not even about us no more, you know. It's about our future, you know what I mean? So, basically, that's all we trying to do. We out here. If you want to be a part of it, if you sick of it and you tired of turning on that news and seeing somebody that you probably just seen yesterday or the day before, and now he gone, you ain't gonna see him no more, no matter what y'all relationship was. You know what I mean? Brother Moore, he done 7 years. I know he know a lot of guys that died while he was inside there that he actually knew, and I can't even count on my fingers how many guys that I know that died, and I know, you know, in a couple situations that if I was still out there, I probably would have been with them. You know what I mean? Or I probably would have done something stupid when I heard about it happening. You know, so you know, it's and like you also said, you gotta really change the way you think about things.
And so, Ms. Greenlee, you're working hard with these young men to not only try to direct them, but to have influence outside of the group. I think that you've always indicated that if we want to deal with the problem, we have to deal with the people that are causing the problem, and to make some statements in reference to that.
Yes, sir.
You got about 2 minutes.
You know, I'm the founder of Nashville Peacemakers, but let me give a shout out to the CEO of the YAM program, which his name is Keedy Parker. She couldn't make it today, but she wanted to do the work. But I want to take them to the whole next level of making the city listen to us. I've asked them, so now I'm going to make them listen to us. So we're going to the legislation, we're going to the council members, we're going to the mayor's office, we're going to be writing up our little laws about what we want to see change in our community. Every time you see a forum happen, you go to the forum, but you don't never see them on the forum. The ones who's going to give them the answers. You keep telling us how to stop the violence, and you've never been involved in the violence. And I don't want you, I'm not saying I want the families to be tormented with violence, but if you have